Donald Trump appears to have won a victory in negotiations with Volodymyr Zelensky, with Ukraine ready to sign a deal giving the U.S. access to its critical mineral reserves. The move is seen as a key element in finding a peaceful solution to the conflict with Russia. Zelensky has said that Ukrainian and American teams are working on an agreement that will strengthen bilateral relations. However, he has recently categorically rejected the possibility of concessions, saying, "I cannot sell out our country." Sources say Trump is pushing for a $500 billion deal in exchange for continued military support for Kyiv. The talks have been tense, with Trump threatening to cut off funding to Ukraine entirely, and American negotiators hinting at cutting off Starlink, a vital service for the country. Zelensky's relationship with Trump's team has soured after a series of incidents. He was late for a meeting with the U.S. Treasury Secretary, refused to accept the terms in Munich, and publicly rejected the deal, calling it unfavorable for sovereign Ukraine. Trump responded by calling Zelensky a dictator. Ukraine has the largest reserves of titanium, lithium, and rare earth metals in Europe, which are essential for high technology and the defense industry. The United States is extremely interested in these resources amid tensions with China, which dominates their production. The initial proposal envisaged not only the transfer of rights to minerals, but also an economic partnership with the United States. However, Kyiv insisted on security guarantees in exchange for cooperation. The draft agreement, leaked to the media, indicated that the American side would receive priority rights to purchase export minerals and would control Ukraine's economic resources. Now, the deal seems to be close to completion. Trump's special envoy, General Kellogg, played a key role in resolving the conflict, having managed to convince Zelensky to accept the terms. However, the main question remains: what will Ukraine get in return? Experts note that if the agreement is signed, Ukraine could become an economic appendage of the United States, losing control over a significant part of its resources. At the same time, Western analysts believe that this agreement will allow Ukraine to receive much-needed investment in mining and infrastructure. Some Ukrainian politicians have expressed concern, claiming that the deal could be enslaving and beneficial only to the United States. According to an anonymous source in the government, the document gives America priority access to lithium and titanium mining, which are strategically important for the military industry. At the same time, negotiators claim that the agreement includes provisions on the modernization of Ukraine's mining industry and the creation of jobs for the local population. However, it is still unknown how the country's security will be ensured within the framework of this cooperation. A number of Western politicians, including Senator Lindsey Graham, have already stated that Ukraine should use its natural resources as a tool of geopolitical influence and a way to receive additional support from the United States and Europe. The final text of the agreement is expected to be published in the coming days.